After years of anticipation and speculation, the US Air Force has officially put the upgraded Super A-10 Warthog through its paces. This latest iteration of the iconic A-10 Thunderbolt II promises to elevate its legendary close air support capabilities to new heights. With advanced technology and enhancements designed to tackle modern combat challenges, the Super A-10 is set to redefine its role on the battlefield. In this video, we'll dive into what makes this new version stand out, explore the cutting-edge features that have been integrated, and discuss what this means for the future of ground attack aircraft. Buckle up as we take an in-depth look at the Super A-10 Warthog and its promising new capabilities. We're talking about the legendary A-10 Warthog, the one known for that iconic brrrt sound. Having just celebrated 50 years since its first flight, today's video will explore how the Warthog earned its status as one of the most effective attack aircraft and the fearsome nickname Tank Killer. After World War II, the development of conventional attack aircraft slowed, with the focus shifting to nuclear delivery systems using supersonic jets like the McDonnell F-101 Voodoo and Republic F-105 Thunderchief. By the time the US Army was engaged in the Vietnam War, their primary attack plane, the propeller-driven Douglas A-1 Skyraider, was too vulnerable to enemy fire. With no ideal aircraft available, the need for a new solution became clear. The Air Force's research team recommended developing a cost-effective, specialized CAS, close air support aircraft with the same or better capabilities than the A-1 Skyraider and the attack helicopters of the era. In September 1966, USAF Chief of Staff General John P. McConnell emphasized this need, ordering the development of a new CAS aircraft. By December, the Requirements Action Directive for the AX, Attack Experimental Aircraft, was presented. Then, in 1970, the Air Force refined their requirements, issuing a more detailed request for proposal, RFP, for what would eventually become the future aircraft. For example, the Air Force considered the potential threat from Soviet armored forces and the need to conduct offensive operations in all weather conditions. They also set specific requirements. The aircraft had to include a 30mm rotary cannon, reach a top speed of 460 miles per hour, 400 knots, take off within 4,000 feet, carry an external load of 16,000 pounds, have a flight radius of 285 miles, and cost around $1.4 million per plane, which is about $10 million in today's money. The goal of the AX program was to create the first USAF aircraft designed solely for close air support. To enhance its effectiveness, a parallel request was made for a 30mm cannon capable of firing at least 4,000 rounds per minute. Some even joke that this is one of those planes built around a gun. The Air Force received proposals from 6 companies and selected 2 finalists, Northrop's YA-9A and Fairchild Republic's YA-10A. The gun design was awarded to General Electric and Philco Ford. The first 2 YA-10A prototypes were built at Fairchild Republic's plant in Farmingdale, New York, and in May 1972, test pilot Howard Sam Nelson flew the aircraft for the first time. In January 1973, the YA-10A beat out the YA-9A in the final showdown. Production of the A-10 began in February 1976, and the first planes were delivered to the Air Force Tactical Air Command the following month. The assembly line ramped up quickly, producing at least 13 aircraft per month, with over 715 Warthogs delivered to the US Air Force by 1984, including 2 prototypes and 6 pre-production units. The A-10 excels in low speed and low altitude maneuverability thanks to its large wing area, shallow wing angle, and oversized ailerons. This wing design also enables short takeoffs and landings on rough airstrips near the front lines. The plane can loiter at around 5,000 feet for up to 2 hours, and with a 600-gallon external fuel tank, it can stay in the air for an additional hour. The honeycomb structure of its leading-edge panels offers strength while keeping the weight down, and similar panels are used on the flaps, elevators, and keel sections. This design has proven to be highly effective in combat, offering excellent resistance to damage. The A-10's skin panels, integrated with stringers, are manufactured using computer processing, significantly reducing both production time and costs. The ailerons, placed at the outer edges of the wings, enhance the roll moment. They cover nearly half of the wingspan, giving the A-10 better control even at low speeds. These ailerons are split, allowing them to function as air brakes, also known as decelerons. With a lower cruising speed of about 340 miles per hour, 300 knots, the Warthog is better suited for ground attack missions than the faster fighter bombers of its era, which often struggled to lock onto slow-moving small enemy targets. The Warthog is designed to be easy to maintain, refuel and rearm, requiring minimal equipment, and it can be serviced at bases with limited resources. Another unique feature is that many parts of the aircraft, such as the engines, main landing gear, and vertical stabilizers, are interchangeable between the left and right sides. Its sturdy landing gear, low-pressure tires, and large straight wings allow it to take off from short, uneven runways even when fully loaded with weapons. This capability enables the A-10 to operate from damaged airfields, taxiways, or even stretches of highways, making it a perfect aircraft for tough environments and possibly even post-apocalyptic scenarios. At forward air bases and other high-risk runways, there's a significant chance of engine damage from foreign objects. This is where the A-10's unique engine placement shines. The TF-34 GE100 turbofan engines from General Electric are mounted in a way that reduces the risk of debris being ingested, allowing the engines to keep running even while ground crews perform maintenance and rearm the aircraft. This setup helps minimize turnaround time. Additionally, the wings are positioned closer to the ground, making it easier to service and reload the plane. The heavy attack aircraft's engines are securely mounted with 4 bolts connecting the TF-34 GE100 engines to the airframe, and their high bypass ratio, 6:1, helps reduce the aircraft's infrared signature. The engine placement also directs exhaust over the tail, helping shield the A-10 from infrared-guided surface-to-air missiles. The engine nozzles are angled to counteract the nose-down pitching that would typically occur from engines mounted above the center of gravity. This design eliminates the need to constantly adjust the control surfaces to maintain balance. One of the most impressive aspects of the A-10 is its remarkable survivability in combat. The aircraft is heavily armored, able to withstand direct hits from armor-piercing and high-explosive fragmentation rounds up to 23 millimeters. The cockpit and key control systems are protected by titanium armor plates that are 0.5 to 1.5 inches thick, adding up to 1,200 pounds of protection, nearly 6% of the A-10's total empty weight. The pilot is further shielded by a multi-layer nylon splinter guard that lines any surface in contact with them, protecting against shrapnel. Even the windshield and cockpit canopy are reinforced to withstand small arms fire. Engineers took extra precautions to safeguard the fuel system from enemy fire. All 4 fuel tanks are positioned closer to the center of the aircraft and separated from the fuselage, meaning that projectiles must first penetrate the outer skin of the plane before reaching the tanks. Even if all 4 main tanks are compromised, 2 self-sealing sump tanks can still provide enough fuel for the A-10 to fly another 230 miles. In case of hydraulic failure, the A-10 is equipped with a dual hydraulic flight system and a mechanical backup. If hydraulics are lost, a manual reverse control system kicks in. Pitch and roll control are automatically engaged, while roll control can be selected manually by the pilot. Though more effort is required to fly without hydraulics, the A-10 remains maneuverable enough to return safely to base. Its robust design allows it to fly with just 1 engine, half a tail, 1 elevator, and even part of a wing. The Warthog's resilience was proven in April 2003 when Captain Kim Campbell's A-10 was severely damaged by anti-aircraft fire over Baghdad. Despite losing one engine and the hydraulic system, Campbell was able to fly the plane for about an hour and land safely. Karma is great, but it's even better when backed by a powerful cannon. The A-10's main weapon is the GAU-8A Avenger, one of the most powerful aircraft guns, capable of firing armor-piercing rounds the size of beer bottles. Its iconic brrrt sound quickly became the Warthog's signature. Initially, the gun's rate of fire could be adjusted by the pilot, ranging from 2,100 to 4,200 rounds per minute, but it was later set at 3,900 rounds per minute. The gun takes about half a second to reach full speed, firing 50 rounds in the first second and around 65 to 70 rounds per second after that. The A-10's accuracy is impressive, with 80% of its rounds landing within a 40-foot diameter circle from a height of 4,000 feet. Thanks to the GAU-8 Avenger cannon, the A-10 can easily disable enemy main battle tanks. During Operation Desert Storm in 1991, American A-10s were responsible for destroying over 900 Iraqi tanks, 2,000 other combat vehicles, and 1,200 artillery pieces. There's a joke that the A-10 was built around its cannon, and it's not far from the truth. The GAU-8's design had a significant impact on the aircraft. While the cannon itself is installed slightly to the left, the firing barrel is aligned with the right side of the aircraft's centerline. The ammo drum, which is almost 6 feet long, can hold up to 1,350 rounds of 30mm ammunition. To protect the cannon's shells from enemy fire, armor plates of varying thickness were installed between the outer skin of the aircraft and the drum, ensuring incoming rounds detonate before reaching critical parts. The A-10 also carries AGM-65 Maverick air-to-surface missiles to protect against anti-aircraft systems. These missiles use electro-optical or infrared targeting and can hit targets from much farther away than the Avenger cannon. During Operation Desert Storm, the Maverick's infrared camera was even used for night missions as a makeshift flyer, forward-looking infrared camera, since the A-10 didn't have dedicated night vision systems. The A-10's arsenal also includes Hydra 70 rockets, cluster bombs, and various rocket pods, along with GPS and laser-guided bombs like the GBU-39, paveway bombs, JDAM, wind-corrected munitions dispenser, and the AGM-154 Joint Standoff Weapon glide bombs. The legendary A-10 Thunderbolt II, affectionately known as the Warthog, has certainly earned its place in aviation history, and it hasn't been left behind in the modernization race. From 2006 to 2010, the A-10 Precision Engagement Program was instrumental in upgrading all A-10 and OA-10 models to the A-10C standard. These enhancements included a state-of-the-art onboard computer, cutting-edge glass cockpit displays, and improved cockpit controls. Additionally, the aircraft was fitted with 2 new 5.5-inch color screens, featuring a moving map function and an integrated digital stores management system. These upgrades have significantly improved the A-10's situational awareness and operational flexibility, making it even more effective in its role as a close air support aircraft. One of the standout features in the A-10C's modernization is the integration of a sophisticated missile warning system. This system provides the pilot with crucial alerts about incoming missile threats, whether they are from friendly or enemy sources. This enhancement significantly bolsters the aircraft's defensive capabilities, ensuring that the pilot has the best possible chance to react to and counteract potential threats. The addition of this system reflects the ongoing commitment to enhancing the A-10's survivability and effectiveness in hostile environments. Furthermore, the A-10C is equipped with the ALQ-184 electronic warfare unit. This advanced electronic countermeasure system provides robust protection against enemy radar and electronic threats, further augmenting the aircraft's defensive suite. The ALQ-184 helps to confuse or deceive enemy tracking systems, making it harder for adversaries to lock onto and target the A-10, thus increasing its operational longevity in contested airspaces. Throughout its illustrious career, the A-10 has exclusively served the US Air Force and has made significant contributions across various global conflicts. Its combat history includes critical roles in Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, the Persian Gulf War, and the Balkans. The aircraft's rugged design and firepower have made it an invaluable asset in close air support missions, where its ability to provide precise and sustained firepower has proven indispensable. In 2022, amid the Russian invasion of Ukraine, there was renewed discussion about the potential role of A-10s in assisting Ukrainian forces. Senior US Air Force officials proposed that the A-10 could be instrumental in countering Russian armor, given its proven capability in ground attack roles. However, the focus of US support soon shifted to providing F-16 fighters to Ukraine, with ongoing discussions about their delivery and integration into Ukrainian forces. Looking ahead, the future of the A-10 remains a topic of significant debate. The US Air Force initially planned to retire the A-10 by 2028, with the intention of replacing it entirely with the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II fighters. The F-35 is a highly advanced multi-role stealth fighter designed to perform a range of missions, but its high cost and complex maintenance requirements have led to substantial scrutiny. Critics argue that retiring the A-10, which has demonstrated exceptional performance and durability, could represent a considerable loss. They contend that the A-10's unique capabilities in close air support and its cost-effectiveness make it a valuable asset that should not be discarded lightly. The debate over the A-10's future continues to evolve, with some suggesting that the aircraft may remain in service beyond its projected retirement date due to its proven track record and ongoing relevance in modern combat scenarios. The A-10's ability to deliver effective close air support and its adaptability in various operational contexts ensure that it will remain a subject of interest and discussion within military and defense circles for years to come. What are your thoughts on the A-10's future? Do you believe the US Air Force should continue to utilize this iconic aircraft, or is it time for a change? Share your views in the comments below. If you found this video insightful and would like to see more content like this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Recent discussions suggest that the A-10 may remain in service until the 2030s, reflecting its continued relevance and effectiveness. Its unique capabilities and proven track record make it a valuable asset that is likely to remain in the skies for many years to come. What are your thoughts on the future of the A-10? Should the US Air Force continue to rely on this iconic aircraft, or is it time for a change? Share your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.